in the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down and the air is thick with the scent of dust and life, a chilling scene unfolds. A lion, the majestic king of the jungle, lies in a state of distress, its powerful body marred by a horrific wound. This is not just any injury. It is a grotesque testament to nature's darker side, a beehive infestation that has taken hold of this once mighty predator. As we draw closer, the sight is both shocking and fascinating. The lion's mane, usually a symbol of strength and dominance, is now a tangled mess, matted with remnants of honeycomb and swarming with angry bees. The buzzing sound fills the air, a sinister symphony of nature's wrath, as the lion's deep growls echo in a desperate attempt to fend off its tiny tormentors. The wound itself is a gruesome spectacle. Patches of raw flesh are exposed, oozing with a mixture of blood and honey, creating a grotesque cocktail that attracts even more bees. These tiny creatures, often seen as harmless pollinators, have transformed into a relentless army, invading the lion's body and feeding off its very essence. The bees, drawn to the sweet scent of the honeycomb, have made their home in the lion's wounds, burrowing deeper as they feast. Each sting is a reminder of their power, a painful jab that sends the lion into a frenzy, thrashing in a futile attempt to escape the onslaught. The irony is palpable. The king of beasts, once feared by all, is now reduced to a pitiful figure, overwhelmed by the smallest of foes. As we delve deeper into this dark narrative, we must consider the biology of these bees. They are not just mindless creatures. They are organized, intelligent, and driven by instinct. The worker bees, tasked with the duty of protecting their hive, swarm around the lion, their stingers poised and ready. Each bee is equipped with a venom that can incapacitate even the strongest of animals. The venom, a complex mixture of proteins, causes intense pain and inflammation, further exacerbating the lion's suffering. The bees, in their quest for survival, have unwittingly turned this majestic creature into a battlefield, a canvas of nature's brutality. But how did this horrific infestation come to be? The answer lies in the delicate balance of nature. The lion, in its search for food, may have stumbled upon the hive, provoking the bees in a moment of carelessness. In the wild, such encounters are not uncommon. Animals often find themselves in precarious situations, driven by hunger or curiosity. However, this incident serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living beings. The lion, a symbol of power, is now at the mercy of a swarm of bees, illustrating the unpredictable nature of life in the wild. As we observe this tragic scene, we cannot help but reflect on, in the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched meadow, a striking white horse stands, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. But upon closer inspection, a horrific sight emerges. A gaping wound, a grotesque hive of bees embedded in its flesh, a scene that is both shocking and unsettling. This is not merely a wound, it is a testament to the dark and often brutal relationship between nature and the creatures that inhabit it. The horse, once a symbol of grace and beauty, now bears the scars of an infestation that is as fascinating as it is repulsive. The bees, those industrious little pollinators, have turned from harmless to horrifying, transforming the horse into a living canvas of nature's darker side. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we uncover the science behind the infestation. The bees, drawn to the horse's warmth and the scent of its sweat, have found an ideal breeding ground in the soft tissue of its skin. They burrow in, creating a hive that thrives on the horse's very life force. The wound, swollen and oozing, becomes a grotesque nursery, where larvae develop in a grotesque symbiosis of life and decay. In the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched meadow, a striking white horse stands, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. But upon closer inspection, a horrific sight emerges, a gaping wound, a grotesque hive of bees embedded in its flesh, a scene that could easily be mistaken for a nightmare. This is not just a wound, it is a testament to the dark and often brutal relationship between nature and the creatures that inhabit it. The horse, once a symbol of grace and beauty, now bears the scars of an infestation that is as fascinating as it is repulsive. The bees, those industrious little pollinators, have turned this majestic creature into a living hive. They're buzzing a sinister symphony of survival and suffering. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we uncover the science behind the infestation. The horse, perhaps drawn to the sweet scent of nectar or the allure of a nearby flower, has unwittingly become a host for a colony of bees. These insects, driven by instinct, and the need to protect their queen have burrowed into the horse's skin, creating a grotesque hive that pulsates with life. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down and the air is thick with the scent of earth and life, a haunting scene unfolds. A white lion, a rare and majestic creature, lies in a patch of tall grass. But this is no ordinary sight. The lion's once pristine fur is marred by a horrific wound, a gaping hole that reveals the raw, inflamed flesh beneath. This gruesome injury is not the result of a predator's attack or a territorial dispute. Rather, it is the consequence of a bee infestation, a phenomenon that is as fascinating as it is grotesque. As we delve deeper into this unsettling narrative, prepare yourself for a journey into the dark and often overlooked intersections of nature, survival, and the sometimes gruesome realities of life in the wild. The white lion, a symbol of beauty and power, now finds itself in a battle for survival against an enemy that is both small and seemingly innocuous. Bees, those industrious pollinators, have turned from their usual role in the ecosystem to become a source of torment. The wound on the lion's body is a testament to the relentless nature of these creatures. It is not merely a puncture. It is a festering hive, a colony of bees that has taken residence in the lion's flesh. The sight is enough to make even the most stoic observer recoil in horror. The bees, drawn to the warmth and moisture of the lion's body, have burrowed into the wound, creating a grotesque nest that thrives on the very life force of this magnificent beast. As we examine the wound more closely, the details become increasingly disturbing. The bees, with their tiny, glistening bodies, swarm in and out of the gaping hole, their buzzing a constant reminder of their presence. The lion's body, once a powerful embodiment of nature's grace, is now a canvas of suffering. The inflammation around the wound is a vivid red, a stark contrast to the lion's pale fur, and the smell of decay hangs heavy in the air. This is not just an injury, it is a grotesque spectacle of nature's brutality, a reminder that survival often comes